Alright, time for my regular pattern here of explore like 3 times and then battle the last one. My regular pattern. So let's head on over here. Running. What?
Okay. Whoa.
Whoa! Greenhouse keeper, freaking cool. Now we do this. You're not the only one that hates Lorenz. Lorenz is something else. Pretty bop. Maybe. Okay, let's go chat over here. Claude and Dorothea / should be your dude too. Aw man, if only I put them in my army, then I'd be able to see their support conversations. I will next time. Head chef challenge. What do we have here? The head chef challenge.
I never thought I would be able to enjoy a meal with my friends again.
No one is to blame. But yes, we should eat together more often.
Nice, man. What? That only raised it up by half. Guess I'll go find them and give them flowers. Or something. They'll like that, surely. I already know where to find both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Who else? Lizathea and Cyril. Lizathea, Cyril, Marianne. Bebop. Lizathea, Cyril, Marianne.
Ooh. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out here. I don't know what determines it apart from like the support conversation levels. If there's any way that I can like push certain pairings together.
This eating.
Alright, time to go give those two some flowers that they like. Or something. I'll just give them the generic flowers and see what they think about that. Oh yeah, I gotta go get master seals. I gotta go buy some master seals. Buster hates Sunflower with the burn patch, so you were super happy when he found a Keklan shop in the first dungeon during that certain special episode. What, today's oh my gosh? You mean the best story ever written in anything ever? Is that what you mean? Because today's oh my gosh is just such a riveting tale within PMD2. It's so engaging and makes you care about the characters so much. Whoops. Whatever, sure. Give me some random heavy armor trading. Take my sunflowers.
You shouldn't have.
There you go. Okay, before I forget. Oh, there was someone up there that I didn't talk to. Felix. Okay. There better be master seals here. If there's not master seals,
Professor,
I will not be happy. Why are there no master seals? When do they come back?
Please come again.
Are there like limited master seals or something?
Well,
You have a master seal? Maybe? You have a master seal? Wait. I could change the amount?
is that the
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, she's infinite. Good. Whew. That was a close one there, wasn't it?
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, I was worried. I forget what you sell here. Oh yeah, some I'll get some arcane crystals, sure. Same with elixirs. Handy. It's all yours. Take it.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. I love that line. Oh man, thank goodness for that. Let's see here. We didn't talk to Felix before. You like that guy? The tell your friends guy, the dark merchant? It's all yours. Take it. Tell your friends. He's a cool dude.
My
Hey, man.
uncle gave me some of my father's belongings, weapons, books, but there was something else that my old man really wanted to pass down. He wanted me to inherit his mission, ensuring that Dimitri ascends the throne, or so I believe.
And I get sword to go up in battle anyway when I'm the enlightened one class. Speaking of, I've mastered all the other classes I have access to apart from that one beginner one, so may as well switch to this for now.
I've set my sights higher.
Unless I can reclass to Wyvern Lord or something. Alright, freaking lances, riding, and bows I can get some training for, I guess. So let's see what people over here can train me in.
What do you think?
Let's see what that is. But yeah, you're new on New Game Plus right now on Chapter 3. And you're level 19.
Years ago? Of course you did.
Nice.
How could you? Well, but and he.
My oh my. Okay, I don't really need to get any of those up. I've got the bigger fish to fry. Yeah, let's do that. We can get that to see.
There's still more to learn.
And then over here, Sedith, what do you know about stuff and junk? You know quite a bit about stuff and junk. Teach me about that stuff and junk. And flame is just lances, right? Oh, no, it's faith magic. I mean, that makes more sense, but for some reason I thought that it was lances. For some reason there. You can trade me in bows, I guess. Or riding. I didn't actually know that you could trade riding there. But I'd level up such power dwells within. No expression. Such power dwells within.
Even if we do enter Alliance territory, I suppose.
Seems about right. Bows. Teach me. Who else wants to teach me? Something. Maybe over here. But a surprised face with the budding talent. Whoa. Unlock the budding talent. Wait, what's the tournament that's going on? No, freaking. What's the tournament that's going on right now? Brawling Tournament Silver Gauntlets Plus. I mean, I'm rich anyway. I can get that stuff from the market if I really wanted it. So this is better spent here. But I was tempted by the Silver Gauntlets to give them to my unit here. Alright, let's see these support conversations. Is what we'll do. You missed the opportunity to deepen this bond! Are you kidding me? Ah, I hate this game sometimes.
Is something the matter? Your heart does not seem to be in your training today.
I'm sorry. Something's been bothering me.
Idle thoughts do hinder training. Tell me what bothers you.
You were sworn to protect the royal family. But when we met 5 years ago, you weren't in the kingdom capital. You were in Garreg Mach. What could have made a great knight like you abandon his vow?
That is difficult to explain. You are aware of the tragedy of Duska? When the king's party was massacred 9 years ago.
I am. It affected me too. My brother was suspected of being involved in the attack. And so the church, they...
Forgive me. That must be a difficult memory.
Why are you apologizing? It's not your fault.
I disagree. Had I been by His Majesty's side on that day where I was sworn to be, perhaps His Majesty would not have lost his life. And all would be different.
Is that why you left Fargus?
Yes. You may laugh, but I feel I was responsible for everything.
I would never laugh at something like that. But I do think you should have seen things through to the end. Even if you had to endure dishonor for a while, you could have restored your name. I'm sorry. That was inconsiderate of me. I got carried away by how much your situation resembles my own.
You were adopted by Lord Lonato, correct? I once told you that I wish to protect one thing other than my king. And that is my family. My wife and my daughter, both of whom I left behind in the kingdom. Lord Lonato took up his sword for his son, even if that meant turning his back on the goddess. As a father, I cannot condemn Lord Lonato for raising an army. Yet, perhaps he too lost sight of what should be protected, just as I did.
I don't understand what you mean. What should Lonato have protected?
You, Ash, because you are also his son.
You're right. I think I know what I need to protect now. It's been staring me in the face all this time. I don't know why I couldn't see it. I'm Lonato's son. His pride and his wishes are my inheritance. Those are what I should protect.
I see. Ash, you will be an excellent knight.
It's too early to say that, but I'm willing to learn if you'll teach me.
It would be my pleasure to oversee the training of a new generation.
Nice, man. What other support conversations we got here? Oh, the final one here.
I did it! I did it! Okay, so next up is...
What's this letter all about? Doesn't appear to have a sender written anywhere. This handwriting is so sloppy. Wow. Dear Lysithea, I read the book you gave me. This must be from Cyril. He's learning so quickly. It was hard and it got more easy. More I tried it and it was fun and I learned new stuff. That's the spirit. Thanks you for helping me to read and to write. You are so welcome. Some things are hard to say and easy to write. I know just what you mean. I want to read more and learn writing better. You're already doing so well with this. I can see how hard you're working. I am glad you are my friend. It makes me happy. Oh.
Hey, Lysithea! Last night I finished reading the book you lent me. I wanted to tell you right away, but it was late, so I tried to write a letter. Lysithea?
Cyril, you sweet little...
Did I do something wrong? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Some feelings can't be verbalized or put into writing. Just... Look, it's just that...
I'm sorry. I really don't know what you're trying to say.
What I'm trying to say is... I'm Bappy too.
Bappy?
Let's keep studying and spending time together, okay?
Oh, I get you now. That sounds great, Lysithea.
Bappy. Nice. Are we missing anything? Oh, that was... Okay, just the two there. Alright, so that should be it for the exploration then. I could always go see if there's any notes, but yeah, it was, wasn't it? Alright, let's instruct manually as always. I know my camera blocks things, so I'll turn it off so we can properly see the skill levels and such. Alright. Dimitri, I think I'm always going to train him in some flying stuff for now. So I can give him Defiant Crit and make him completely busted.
All due to your coaching.
Is what we can do.
Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
Bebop. Sure. Sure, man. A perfect.
No.
Nice. Wasn't that bad for something that he's not that good in. Look how distributed so many of my characters' skill levels are, and then just look at Felix. Oh man. Alright, let's see here. Sylvain can keep getting axe training, so we can get him Wrath, because it's such an insane skill.
Hey.
Just look at Felix. It's just like 3 A's and the 1 D. Let's see here. AAAD. Triple A. Alright, I don't know. Do I really want to keep giving Dorothea more training and things? Like, I don't have a ton more time with the rest of this, or do I really want to try getting her certain skills? Like, I could start training up axes now, but like, is there really much point in doing Vantage plus Wrath? Do it, you think? Get her Vantage plus Wrath? Give her some axe training for the deadly combination? I don't know if I'll have time to do it. I can change one of her goals to it. This is what we can do. Yeah, I wanted to get sword to A just because. Sure. Let's do that, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Cyril, I don't really think needs much more training. He's kind of broken anyway. Someone did a Byleth solo church route. I think I've heard of somebody doing a Golden Deer Marianne solo run. I heard about that. Yeah, Vantage plus Wrath is, oh boy, spicy, spicy. Sure, let's get Gilbert close to getting Vantage, I guess.
Some new insight.
But yeah, you ate some, and so now that your belly's having time to take a shower, alright, thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Tux. Have a good time getting clean. He's training and reading and writing. Nevermore. Harmonia, you're tired. Who needs training and reading and writing? Cyril? Oh yeah, he does. He definitely does. You're not wrong. Oh yeah, let's do this. Get you Vantage plus Wrath. Oh my. Oh my. Aw, dang it. Wow! If only they were all perfect. Holy crap. Begin training.
Professor.
If I must go to battle, it's best for me to study faith and be a bishop. Playing a supporting role should keep me far away from the carnage. You go right into the carnage, Linhart. Is what you get to do. Running, 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 running.
Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
You'll bappily go to a shower. Nice. Glad you're bappy about that.
It's starting to feel like a part of me.
Cool.
Perseverance is the key.
Helm splitter.
Well worth the
Ooh,
effort.
Excalibur.
Looks like I'm getting it.
Fancy. Fancy, fancy. Okay, let's see here. Save. Move up. Okay, certifications. Let's see here. We have a chance of becoming a Dark Knight or Holy. Yeah, well, let's get riding up higher, and then we can potentially do stuff like this just for funsies. Is what we can always do. But we have 100% wow, flying isn't even up there, but it's still a 100% chance of becoming a Wyvern Lord regardless. I would love to get Defiant Crit. Vantage, Wrath, and Defiant Crit. It's gonna be so broken. It's gonna be fantastic. Like, maybe my final class will be Enlightened One, and I could always run Vantage, Wrath, Defiant Crit, White Magic Avoid plus 20, White Magic Range plus 1. How does that sound for a final build? How does that sound there? Person who did solo Byleth Church Art is a YouTuber called Mega. Oh, I've heard of them before. I don't know if I've seen any of his stuff before, but I've heard of him. I might do a challenge run of this game one day, but I want to do all my regular playthroughs first. Is what I want to do. I'm gonna forget to take off that battalion again later, aren't I? I totally am. Oh, Dimitri can for sure become a Wyvern Rider. Just for the sake of doing something else. Oh, I need more advanced seals. Is what I need.
Good results.
Had to change her into a Bow Knight to use the Inexhaustible. Oh, so... yeah, just run the Inexhaustible build. Bow Knight with the extra range. And then... yeah, I'm not sure how to spell it there. I know it's not like that, but... some way. Let's see here. Item shop. I need some more advanced seals. Thank you. Yeah, now that we have some master seals, we can do stuff like this. Inexhaustible, I got you, fam. Cam to the rescue. Okay, Dudu's a War Master now, and he gets a stat bonus, probably in res. Yep.
I passed.
You did pass. Change into that. You can get Quick Riposte, which is actually a very nice skill. Felix can go ahead and work on this then. Because that gives him bonus skill points in both the Reason Magic and in Swords. So he'd like that.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah, so you can work on Moral Savant for a little bit. Let's just need to work on anything else at the moment. So apparently Edge of Dawn is non-existent in the Edelgard route. What, like the theme? Like it just doesn't play? Or something? What do you mean by that? Yeah, Sylvain can just keep working on that for now. Oh, the credit song. It just doesn't exist? Is it something else? Yeah, Felix is a mortal savant, indeed. Indeed he is. It only plays music? Well, it's gotta be something else, though. Alright, yeah, we'll Save that for higher chances later, I suppose. It's not even music from the song, so what you're saying is it's a different track then, is all that translates to. Because it's a different piece. I'm trying it. Thank goodness for that. So now she can have Vantage, Wrath, and Defiant Crit.
Continue to work.
Once that's done. So that'll be spicy, spicy. Man, I've already gone through all my freaking Master Seals. My, oh my. Guess I'll have to go pick up some more. Sword Master is kind of useless to master. I could get her Death Blow, but like, why would she want that? Why, oh why? 73, 33, 93. Let's try it.
No good at all.
What? Are you kidding me? Man. And you start, the percent was 93. But yeah, you started off with Byleth as a monk. Nice, good start for magic then. It was 93%. There you go, Gilbert. Time to get Aegis.
Success.
Yeah, it was 93 and it failed. Can't believe it. Oh, quick riposte could be nice. But like, yeah. But, oh yeah, I gotta get brawling up first, Cyril. That's what I want to do. Alright, time for the last exploration here. 93 and it failed. Okay, I have to go pick up even more Master Seals now. Because I've burnt through them all. My, oh my. Well, that sucked. I wonder why silver's lighter than steel. I don't know, maybe steel has some good weight to it there. I don't know why silver would be lighter. I don't know, green flowers. Sure. Cultivate it. Cool, man. Professor! Alright, let's go get some more Master Seals. It's a good thing I loaded up on gold. Good thing indeed. Let's see here. I have 5 of these.
Thank you. Please come again.
What?
Oh, there's a thing here. Yoink! Vegetable seeds.
Welcome.
Let's see here.
Is that the one?
That's a lot there. Let's get 7 Master Seals.
Thanks a bunch. Come
Going
on,
through
Cyril.
pretty much exactly half of my gold. 7 Master Seals. Alright, let's see here. Today's special for Gilbert and... oh. How about I just give both of them like 4 flowers? Okay, not today's special. Not today's special then. Something apart from today's special. Mash that A button real good. So yeah, I definitely don't have to train up flying anymore. So yeah, lances and bows and riding. Maybe riding first and foremost. I'll try for now. But yeah, who's your favorite from each house? Dang, I have to like think on that.
Eating. I like.
I would have to think on that there. Maybe I'll have a look at the roster in just a sec here after I've fed people. Sylvain and Gilbert maybe? Is there something they can both enjoy? Something that they both like? No? No? Does Gilbert like anything? Did I see him anywhere here? Fine, man. Where's... there we go. I'll give Dedu and Gilbert some flowers, I think. Is what I'll do. And...
by the way, I agree.
What are these names here? And yeah, it has been a while. Hello, Haunt. Hello, how's it going? How have things... oh, I gotta go to the freaking amiibo gazebo. That's what I better do. How have things been? How's the Smash life been? How's your quest for ultimate Falcon mastery? Alright, freaking go to the Holy Tomb. Ah, so that's the name of Dimitri's voice actor then.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I might look at the roster and may be able to answer that. Okay, speaking about the voice actor for Claude, apparently he did like a McDonald's commercial several years ago. So I saw this like Twitter clip where somebody took him doing the McDonald's commercial and editing it over Fire Emblem Three Houses, so it looked like that's what Claude was saying, and because it was the same voice actor, that sounded like he was saying it. So it was just Claude saying like, you never let anything get in your way, especially when it comes to breakfast. McDonald's all day breakfast or something like that. I forget exactly what he was saying, but so he was like talking to Hilda and saying that. It was hilarious. Since the voice actor for Claude did a McDonald's commercial a long time ago. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to find it
I am
if I looked it up right now, but know that that's a thing that exists. Just Claude speaking to Hilda, and he's like, you never let anything stand in your way, especially when it comes to breakfast. McDonald's all day breakfast. Something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was pretty good. Pretty good hearing Claude saying that, I must say. That was a good time there. Oh boy. Alright, who can train me in things here?
Speaking of the
Gilbert, would you like some flowers? I have a lot of sunflowers. Do I have a lot of any other ones? Okay, I have the most of sunflowers. Is what I have here. But yeah, hello, Cameramoni, and it's going real good in and out of digital life. Smash Life is advancing, your understanding and matchups and techs are evolving, and your overall patience is getting better. It's great, those schools kind of kicking your ass. Other than that, life is grand. How are we? Yeah, it's kind of the same for me for school, kind of annihilating me right now. There's that. Also, speaking about Smash, 2 weeks from now is that Smash tournament that I'm going to. So, Haunt, if you're willing to do like some training at some point, maybe not this week because I gotta commit to school stuff this week, but next week, if you're willing to do some training with me before that tournament, that'd be greatly appreciated. Because, yeah. So this weekend is this coming up weekend is the 24-hour charity stream, and the next weekend is the Smash tournament. And then the weekend after that, I might be co-commentating a Pokemon tournament with Ketzenjester. So if anyone wants to join that Pokemon tournament, I don't know how. I'll have to talk to Ketzen about it as it gets closer. But yeah, you're definitely down. Sweet. But yeah, in other news, I didn't even need to ask you. Nice. In other news, the 24-hour charity stream coming up. If I can lean over here and grab this. I got Ring Fit Adventure now. This is the box for it, by the way. For anyone who wants to see it, it's a decently big box. But yeah, the 24-hour charity stream is next weekend, Saturday, so November 2nd, 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. And one of the things I'll be doing is this on the hardest difficulty for 3 hours. So for anyone that's curious what it looks like, this is the freaking ring con right here. So you slide a Joy-Con into here, and then this is the thing that like measures tension. I'm a little bit afraid of snapping it, but surely it's designed so that it couldn't do that. The tourney is the weekend afterwards, so 9th and 10th. 9th Saturday, the 10th Sunday is when it is. But yeah, this is the... But yeah, you watch some footage of that game, like with the ring con exercise shit. It's not okay. I've never tried it. The 24-hour charity stream will be the first time I've put the game in. Like, I haven't even put it in yet. You can't even see the icon there. Voice acting is tragically depressing. It's so weird how the ring is voice acted, and then the freaking antagonist isn't. So it like swaps between you having to read out and having it be voice acted. It's so weird. But yeah, is it online? I don't actually know. If you want to look it up though, it's what is it called anyway? I have a freaking card for it here. It's called the Level Up Esports Tournament by PCG, partnered with Fragapalooza. It's at the Pure Canadian Gaming Yellowhead Casino in the Pearl Showroom. For details there, I guess. But yeah, you're not okay with it by any means. Yeah, we'll see how it goes here. So that's the ring con. In other news for the 24-hour charity stream, one of the games there, because you're in Hawaii, what's it like there? Really warm? What's that, Cam? What's this supposed to be? Oh, you found it! Hold on, before I finish my thought there, you found the thing. Hold on. Forgive the fact that I have a ton of tabs open right now. Hold on.
You don't let anything stand in your way. Especially when it comes to breakfast. Freshly made at McDonald's all day long.
I love it.
So now those in the know. You can have breakfast on your own terms. It's time for McDonald's all-day breakfast.
I love it. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. Oh boy. But yeah, never snows. Yeah, I figured it doesn't there, but that's no bueno because then you don't have a season that kills the bugs. The fact that I did it in the COD voice makes it better. Yeah, it's literally the same voice. I love it. But yeah, thanks, Cam. Also, in other news for the 24-hour charity stream, do I have my desktop here? If I switch to my DBD layout, oh yeah, it still has that freaking. Ignore the fact that I have a whole bunch of like renditions of the Captain Falk emote, and then a whole bunch of me trying to fix the eyes on like Ketsen's emote after he emailed me about, or DM'd me about that, not emailed me. Switch back to this layout now that I've opened that image there. This here. So when it comes to the games that I'm willing to stream for the 24-hour charity stream for the time slots, one of the things that I included was Breath of the Wild, but doing a speed run of it. So my goal was to be able to like practice speedrunning this game well enough here after not playing it in over a year to be able to beat this game in under an hour. It turns out it's actually really, really hard. So I think I'm going to bring my expectations down to I'm going to try to beat the Great Plateau in under an hour on the 24-hour charity stream. Like if there's an open slot that nobody fills, I'll fill it with this since I've been practicing it, and I'll be sad if it's not a thing there. And yeah, I've been practicing that. It's really hard, but now I'm able to beat the Great Plateau in about half an hour-ish. As long as, if I don't mess up, I do it in half an hour-ish. If I take my time and practice getting strats over and over, taking my time with it, I can beat it in 50 minutes. So that's a good enough time for a thing there. So yeah, somebody queues us up during the 24-hour charity stream. I've been practicing this after not playing it for over a year, and now I can beat the Great Plateau in that amount of time with like the actual speedrun strats. So yeah, I have to. It better be chosen there. In fact, I might even queue a time slot for it myself just to make sure that we do that after how much I've been practicing it. But yeah, anyway, let's see here. Other news, you've parted ways for your crew. Oh, done with it, wasn't active in it, and decided to leave. Following more so your own career path, and it's going unimaginably well. Your 1v1 results are definitely greater than they were months past, and you and Smash Bros officially are a competitive 2v2 team, the Unwanted. Both reasons why you dropped the crew. That's actually really cool, huh? It's really cool there. The crew life wore off on you, and you just drifted away from your desires, just dead weight for them, and they were dead weight for you. Yeah, now you're able to have a lot more freedom there. But yeah, can you suggest Subspace Emissary? No, I've done that already. I've already done Subspace Emissary. In fact, I've already done it in quite a challenge way. No Subspace Emissary. I've done it already. Where is it? I've completed a Subspace Emissary on intense difficulty where the enemies one-shot you using a Wii Remote rifle as my controller. So no, we've done Subspace Emissary on the stream already.
I'll have to move on to Maddening. Unless he does the thing
So
like
sorry, but no, we've done it already. With a Wiimote rifle on the hardest difficulty. It's been done. It has been done. And it was really, really hard. I did it to like celebrate Smash Ultimate coming out. So this was like, yeah, last year there, before Smash Ultimate came out. This was my celebration of that. And I killed him with sports at the end. With a soccer ball. Yeah, so we've done it. We've done Subspace already. So, yeah. But, yeah. So your solo career is more valuable than the crew, so yeah, you're happy with where you are now? That's good to hear. Yeah, that was that long ago. That was like 10 months ago. That was like 11 months ago, because it's about to turn over to November right now. Or, yeah, I guess that might actually be closer to 10 months, because that was like the end of November-ish there. But yeah, that was like almost a year ago now. Man, time flies, doesn't it?
Even if we do enter a line, I guess.
Time sure flies. Okay, thinking about time flying like that, isn't it crazy to think that the Octopath Traveler playthrough was last year summer? It was literally over a year ago now. That was like 14 months ago was the Octopath Traveler playthrough. Isn't that weird to think about? Yeah, that was last year as well. Isn't that wacky? Yeah, that was like 14 months ago. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just insane? Lances, sure. Yeah, and this year I feel like I've made like almost no progress playthrough wise, but I've actually I actually made a notepad to keep track of like what I've done so far this year, unless I deleted it. Oh yeah, I have. Here are the playthroughs that have been finished this year, 2019. So first of all, we finished Bravely Default, which was started last year. So these are all the things that have been started this year and finished this year. Undertale Pacifist. Undertale Genocide is currently work in progress. We're still streaming that from time to time. Super Luigi U Oven Mitts, Starlink Battle for Atlas, Xenoblade Chronicles, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles Torna, Sly Cooper 1, Mario & Luigi Bowser Inside Story 3DS. We did all the stuff on the 24-hour charity stream. Fire Emblem Three Houses is currently a work in progress. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville is currently a work in progress. We finished Link's Awakening. We're working on that game development stuff. We finished Ghostbusters Remastered, and Planet Coaster Ghostbusters I might abandon because it's kind of ridiculous here. That is how much I have done this year on stream. Like, it feels like I'm behind, but I think one of the biggest reasons that's definitely not around 33 games. It's probably like closer to 15-ish. But I feel like one of the biggest reasons why I feel like I'm behind schedule and behind on things is because this game is insanely long, and because of the Xenoblade Chronicles 1-2 Torna series. That took up quite a bit of time. But yeah, the notepad there. And then I have like stuff coming up. But yeah, so that's what we've done this year so far. So, you know, we have made some good progress on things. Oh, I haven't gotten training from Gilbert, and I did give him flowers, right? Who didn't I give flowers to? Dedue would like some flowers. But yeah. But yeah, still remember that like it was streamed yesterday, Octopath Traveler? So do I. It feels like it was this summer almost. 1-2 Torna was, you think, around 80 to 90 episodes. 1-2 Torna was 130 episodes on YouTube. On Twitch, it was 30 streams, plus 20 individual parts of Torna. So technically 50 parts on Twitch and 130 on YouTube. And it was like the longest series I've ever done. But this series is even longer. We're past 150 parts on Fire Emblem Three Houses. And this is just one game. So, yeah, Xenoblade 1-2 Torna, which was 3 games, was 130 parts, 2 70-hour JRPGs and 1 20-hour one. And this series so far, not even finished the second playthrough, is over 150 parts. Yeah, we still have 2 routes to go here. So yeah, it's a bit crazy though. We still have 2 paths after this one. Yep. But yeah, also, I guess if you want to be exact, 1-2 Torna was technically 144 parts. It's because there's some parts that are like 0.1 parts like this, like 3.1, where it's like, I add 0.1 if we cover no story content and we just mess around side questing, so anybody watching the series who just wants to see the story can skip the 0.1 parts being like, oh, he's just doing side quests and not covering any story stuff. And yeah, I have it all plotted out here. There's chapter 1, parts 1 to 6, chapter 2, parts 7 to 14. Okay, this is like my favorite series I've ever done. This was actually a really fun series to do. So we started that in February and beat it on the day that this game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, came out, and that's when we started this series. And this playlist that's 144 videos is actually gonna get even longer because of the fact that Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition has now been announced. Like, the fact that Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is coming out next year, once we stream that, because I know I'm gonna have to, it means this is gonna get even longer. So this playlist is probably gonna be over 200 parts. So, you know, there's that. And yeah, Torna was like perfectly 20 parts. I love how perfectly that was. But yeah, After this one, that's crazy, actually an understatement. It was also well planned out too, so coordinated, so strategic. What, for the 1-2 Torna series? For like how I... Hey, thanks for the 40 bits, Josh Adal.
Hello, Hermoina. How you and your beautiful hair going today?
Things are going alrighty, Josh Adal. How's it going for you? And thanks so much for the 40 bits. I appreciate it. Things are going okay. They're kind of all over the place. Yeah, that was my favorite series I've ever done because I like planned out how to get 1 and 2 to progress like with each other, since that's how the stories are like most optimally experienced. So I basically expressed the stories in a way that nobody else has, you know, by having them progress together rather than one than the other. Like, that was really fun to plan out. It was a lot of work as well, but that was also a super fun series to do. And then, so it's gonna be 1 and 2 progressing together along with Torna. And then at the end, there's just gonna be like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition added on as like another series onto there. So yeah, this is probably gonna be over 200 videos by the end of that. So that's gonna be wacky, isn't it? But yeah, you almost yeeted your phone when you saw the Xenoblade Remake trailer. I was at university, I was watching that. I was in a Discord call with a few people like Haunt and Anima. Anima's not here, but Haunt's here right now. And yeah, we were all on a call there when I was at university. And I was trying to be quiet because the walls there aren't very soundproof, because the building I was in is a building that's designed so that the entire interior can be taken apart and redesigned, so the walls have like a strange look to them because they can be taken apart. So that means that they're not very soundproof, so I was trying to be quiet, but I was also kind of freaking out at the same time because I was so hyped at the fact that there was a Xenoblade 1 remake. But yeah, you lost your shit there. Yeah, I remember that as well. We were both freaking out there. Like, a Xenoblade Chronicles 1 remake is something that I never imagined could possibly happen, and I'm unbelievably excited that it's actually happening. But yeah, same for the Terry announcement, but that one left you more confused. And you're doing pretty well just watching sports. Nice. Like a whole spasm attack in your chair at your desk. Banged your knee on your desk there. Good times. Nice. I'm pretty sure I've already asked this to you before, Haunt, but I know that you've only experienced the story of Xenoblade Chronicles 1-2 Torna through that series now, but now that it's coming out on the Switch, do you plan on picking that up on the Switch and trying it out yourself?
Of course, but
But you're in your mom's car on the way to the dentist. You couldn't yell or anything. It feels bad. Good answer, Aunt. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see the new stuff in it as well. Like the fact that they're bringing in cut content from the original game, like the Bionis left shoulder, which was like one of the biggest areas in the game that was cut completely. Like, it still exists in the game's code and you can like hack to explore around it. And most of it is pretty stable, but I guess they just didn't get it done in time for a release. But the fact that they're bringing that back for the definitive edition, the cut content from the original game, is so cool. Or the fact that some things have changed, like the fact that Alchemoth is now over the Bionis left shoulder, for example, which is the Hyentia capital. So it's like, oh, are they gonna change the story slightly? Like, is the Hyentia capital just gonna be over the Bionis left shoulder? Like, is it not gonna be at the top anymore? Like, is that what they originally intended, but they had to move it to the top of the Bionis head because they had to cut the left shoulder or something, but now they're moving it back to the original location, the left shoulder? Like, what does any of it mean? I can't wait to see. And I imagine they've probably changed the story a little bit, considering that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 retconned the story just a little bit. It stayed pretty true to Xenoblade 1, but there are just like some slight differences there where it's like, okay, we didn't have this all planned out when we made Xenoblade 1, so we had to make some little adjustments there. But now that Xenoblade 2 exists, I imagine that the story of Xenoblade 1 is probably going to change a little bit. Like, that's already shown by the fact that the location of Alchemoth has changed in the trailer. So the story has to change a little bit. And to factor in for Xenoblade 2, like, it'll be very interesting to see, like, what changes there are compared to the original now that Xenoblade 2 is in play, you know? And also, it'd be really cool if there was a DLC thing for it, like there was for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, one of the DLCs that they added for Xenoblade 2 was the challenge mode, for example, which was really cool. The challenges were really fun, and it added Shulk and Fiora as characters that you could use in your party from Xenoblade 1. So, like, maybe they'll do the same thing for Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition. Maybe they'll add the exact same kind of challenge mode, but instead it'll be Rex and his friends appearing there, since, you know, they could literally just reuse the same cutscenes that they did in Xenoblade 2. Like that same cutscene for challenge mode where Rex and Shulk meet each other, they can literally reuse that same cutscene and just add challenge mode to Xenoblade 1 now, and then have like maybe like Rex and Pyra as like playable characters or something like that. That'd be really, really cool, and I'm really excited to see how it all develops there. But yeah, Nintendo said, hey guys, take this shit. Yeah, I thought that, like, there was no way that Nintendo would possibly give, like, Monolith Soft the funding for making a Xenoblade 1 remake. Like, there's no way that would happen. But they have, and I'm so hyped now. Are they gonna put in the removed cutscene? I wonder. They'll have to, right? Considering you can go to the left shoulder now, there's gotta be more story content now. There's gotta be more to do considering you can go to the left shoulder. Like, there simply has to be. Or else things would make no sense, so it's definitely gonna be different there. But yeah, this possibly, maybe, hopefully will open new plot points for this story. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it will. Like, it has to, right? Like, just thinking about it, thinking about this story and all that. Surely it has to, right? And yeah, Zanza in HD will be really cool to see. Like his, especially, oh, I can't wait to see the final boss of, like since they're not just throwing it into HD, since they're completely redoing the art style and it looks so good there. I can't wait to see what the new Zanza looks like, especially in like, I can't wait to see the final form of the final boss, because he was already crazy on like the Wii version. So like, it'll be really cool to see him in the Switch version there. But yeah, who's my favorite character from Xenoblade 1? I would have to say Shulk. The way that he develops is actually fascinating. Like, him developing from a character, like, set out completely on revenge, which is partially fueled by, you know, him wielding the Monado, but that's a separate matter all on its own. But him setting out completely for revenge and then having his, you know, perspective change over time. Like, he's a very, very fascinating character to develop. So I'd say Shulk's my favorite character. He's one of my favorite characters in stories at all. Like, the way his character develops is fascinating. But we'll probably get so many new plot points that we'll have to, like, pinpoint in a layout. Yeah, it'll be really cool to, like, make the connections between 1 and 2 from there. You actually know how Fiora... Well, oh, you mean that cutscene there? But, like, I feel like that's not all that important. Like, they did already make a reference to it in the Machina village for that. They did already explain it, where it's like, there's a possibility that this could work, so it was already hinted at, so we don't really need to know that there. Will Zanza, hold on, have more motives for like left shoulder? The lab was visible in that trailer. You could see it as part of the environment. You don't want to wait for this in Final Fantasy VII remakes. This sucks, they both come out next year. You're forced against your will to wait. You don't understand, Cam, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't wait to play the Xenoblade 1 remake. Alright, let's talk to Gilbert here.
Even this town, which was a ruin, has begun to recover its energy. However, acquiring supplies is still difficult. The people living here are struggling too. This conflict must be brought to an end soon.
Let's end it ourselves.
I agree. We must seize victory with our own hands. Still, I wonder what path my life should follow once we achieve our goals.
Aren't you going back to your family?
That has been my intent. But surely my daughter Annette must have her own path to follow. Perhaps she would be happier if our paths diverged. Of course, if she desires it, I will gladly return. But if she does not... I wonder if I should ask my wife to join me here. To live out our days together at the monastery. That would not be so bad a choice either. Perhaps it is the fault of last night's drink that I am indulging in such dreams of the future today.
It's important to think about the future.
Yes. I've learned there is strength in focusing clearly on tomorrow and allowing yesterday to be done.
Hey! It's the old fishing guy! Hi there!
Old fishing guy?
A short time ago, I instructed these children in the art of fishing.
Thanks to you, we caught a really, really big fish in the river nearby.
The art of fishing. Thanks to you, we were able to scam some people out of their credit card numbers by sending them scammy emails.
Is that right? Be sure you share it with your families now.
We will!
What happened to not smiling?
I did say something about that once, didn't I? I even told you to forget you ever saw me smile. But now, I would not ask that of you. Your words from when last we spoke have stayed with me. They bring to mind the king I first served. He told me not to dwell upon the dead. The dead are dead, and those who live are not bound by them. I intend to live my own life from now on.
That's a fine smile.
You have a fine smile as well. One that I could never have imagined when we first met. No matter how our titles or positions change, I hope you will always remain yourself, Professor.
Neat. Oh crap, we could have gotten free motivation for him there. Ah well, did I already go to the Holy Tomb this time? I don't remember. I probably did. Oh, never mind, there is something here. That means I didn't. But yeah. Anyway, we're also on the subject of getting through like story-based games, on the subject of like playthroughs that we're doing. Welcome back, Tux. On the subject of playthroughs that we're doing, once we're done with like the rest of the stuff that I have queued up for this year. So, oh, did I already go here, or is there just like nothing here? No, there's nothing here. You suck. Get better inventory next time. Jeez, the nerve of some people. Anyway, yeah, in terms of what else is queued up for this year, so in terms of streaming, is once we're done with this playthrough, the Blue Lions playthrough, I want to take an extended break from this game because it has taken me a while. I want to do some other playthroughs before we start our third playthrough of this. And hello, Kraken, how's it going? Hello, hello. Hope that party that you went to went well. Should stream Smash sometime soon before the tournament. Could get a handful more train. Yeah, I could always do that. Could always stream like some 1v1s with just people that I'd be able to train with super solidly, like you and Carvey and stuff, for example. Do I? Oh, I'm out of activity points, so I may as well finish exploring. So what's queued up for the rest of this year? So currently what we have going on is this and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Those are currently the only two playthroughs going on, unless you count Planet Coaster Ghostbusters, but honestly, I've kind of given up on that a little bit because it's absurdly difficult and I don't think anyone was super into it anyway. So anyway, we have two playthroughs going on right now. This and Battle for Neighborville. But there are some more things coming out. As you're saying, Haunt, Luigi's Mansion comes out on Thursday, right? Thursday. Yep, Thursday. Halloween. Halloween is Thursday. And Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out. So that's going to be started then. So then we'll have 3 playthroughs going. And then after the 24-hour charity stream, if we hit 300 US raised for the Stollery Children's Hospital, then I'll finish the playthrough of Ring Fit Adventure after the stream is done. And the thing is, we haven't even started the 24-hour charity stream yet, and we're already past 150 US. So it's seeming very likely that we are probably going to wind up doing a full playthrough of Ring Fit Adventure. So, Luigi's Mansion playthrough coming soon, probably Ring Fit Adventure full playthrough coming soon. And then next month, there's going to be Pokemon Sword and Shield as well, which I'll do a playthrough of. So, when it comes to stuff that's like new releases to finish off for this year, there's this, Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, Ring Fit Adventure, Luigi's Mansion 3, and Pokemon Sword and Shield. Those are the new releases. If I can get through them relatively fast, then I'd be able to start some other things I've been wanting to start earlier, like Bravely Second and Okami HD. But we'll see how those other things go first. But also, the things coming out in 2020 that I want to cover currently are just Skull and Bones and the Xenoblade Chronicles 1 remake. So unless they announce more stuff, early next year might be our chance to start new stuff. But yeah, once I'm done with this playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Blue Lions route, I plan on not starting the next playthrough until we've finished Okami HD and Bravely Second. So an extended break from this game, and then we'll come back and do the Golden Deer, is what we'll do. 4 or 5 days, it will have been exactly a year since last Halloween. That was, you remember discussing Halloween that night with me, and when you did all that night, that's absurd, that's honest to God scary to think about. Yeah, when I was streaming Zombie U, nearly a year ago. Yeah, that's crazy. Need to do a dual stream with Max Raid Battles? I'd be completely down for that. That'd actually be really cool. Should totally do that. Anyway, yeah, so what's queued up for this year? finish this playthrough, do some more stuff in Battle for Neighborville. That doesn't actually have a definitive end date. We gotta get through Ring Fit Adventure, we gotta get through Luigi's Mansion 3, and we gotta get through Pokemon Sword and Shield. Once we're able to get through all 4 of these things, since Battle for Neighborville doesn't really have a definitive end thing, I guess. It doesn't really have like a definitive final boss as far as I know. Since it's a multiplayer game and such, with PvE aspects. It has a boss to each area, but not like a final boss, I don't think. So in terms of things that we can actually finish, we've got this, Luigi's Mansion 3, Ring Fit Adventure, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Once that is done, then I would like to start Bravely Second next optimally. And then once we have more space, then we can start Okami HD. So on the topic of like more story-based games that I want to do, before starting the Golden Deer route, I would like to cover Bravely Second, which it has been a very long time since we last streamed Bravely Default. So, I mean, maybe that's a good thing, because there is a big time jump between, it's like a 2-year time jump between Bravely Default and Bravely Second anyway, so it's probably good that we waited a little bit anyway, but you know, so yeah, this year, optimally, this year, before the year is over, I would like to finish those 4 playthroughs, and hopefully, it's gonna either be like late this year, or early next year. I would very much like to start Bravely Second, and maybe Okami HD if I have the space for it. But yeah, also it was about a year ago since we did the stream, which granted you affiliate spaz. You remember it happened a few days before Halloween last year? Yeah, when we were streaming Splatoon together there. It was that one. But yeah, time does betray. What chapter am I in? Good question. I don't know. I'm chapter 18, chapter 19 maybe? Something like that. Bravely Second. No, Bravely Second was... No, Bravely Default was the one that was redeemed, and Bravely Second is the one where it's like, okay, I have to stream it after Default just because of that. And it was back during a Streamlabs poll on like what game should I cover next, and it was a tie between Okami HD and Bravely Second. But it was Tacos, I believe, that redeemed Bravely Default. Is what it was. And yeah, and Bravely Second I gotta cover because I like it more than Bravely Default anyway. Like, it might not have as engaging of a story, but it doesn't drag on after the second half like Default did. Like, Second is just good stuff throughout the whole thing, unlike Default, which is like, good stuff, dragging on, and then strong end. Like, I didn't like that about Default. But yeah, so I can't wait to start Bravely Second. Also, something that's nice and convenient is there is a cutscene. I don't know if I can get it to play. I can always find a video of it and like append it to my series. There is a cutscene on like the title screen of Bravely Second that gives you a quick run through of like the events of Bravely Default. It's like a quick recap. Here's what happened in Bravely Default before we get into Bravely Second, since it's a direct sequel, you know. And yeah, I can't follow this Splatoon talk, or maybe it's Smash talk. I've lost track now. But yeah, Bravely Second I very much look forward to starting. So I intend on starting and finishing Bravely Second before we start the 3rd playthrough of this. After this playthrough, we're taking an extended break because, hoo boy, I'm gonna need it. Yeah, way too many games, indeed. And it's because this game is so absurdly long that I need to take an extended break from it to be able to fit some other stuff in. Wow, literally 1 point away, huh? Yeah, let's see here. But yeah, I really look forward to starting Bravely Second, though. I really like that game. What else we have yet to finish? Please don't say Planet Coaster Ghostbusters. Lunatic Plus Classic. Okay, that's not a real playthrough that I'm doing, though. That's not... That's definitely not the kind of thing where it's like I'll streaming it from time to time. That's the kind of thing where it's like I'm only streaming it during the charity stream, which... you know, I will be doing this weekend again. I'm gonna need to review. Oh, that's the wrong photo. Can I? Yeah, that's gonna be the first thing that we start with at 6 a.m. here. But we are stuck on the Zan's boss fight when it comes to the Oven Mitts challenge right now, meaning if we beat that, we're probably gonna have to figure out the next thing that we want to do is the challenge run that we do from time to time on stream. And the big 2 choices will be Hero Mode Wiimote Rifle Challenge of Zelda Skyward Sword, or Fire Emblem Awakening Lunatic Plus Classic. A Smash redeemable, by the way, for the stream? Nah, because I wouldn't be able to do much crazy challenges for that. Like, I typically want it to be stuff that's either a crazy challenge thing, some kind of wacky thing, or something that I don't normally stream. Like, Splatoon is on there, and that would be me going into multiplayer matches with viewers, just because it's something that I don't typically do. Just because of that. So there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff that we have here. You know? You play Splatoon with me for sure? Yeah, if there's an open time slot, if we get to a time slot that hasn't been filled, and no one's queued up Breath of the Wild, that'll be my first priority to do. But if there's a second one that we get to that's not filled, then maybe it'll be Splatoon. Actually, maybe, I've already donated a little bit to it myself as well. Maybe I should, you know, use my own rules to fill a time slot myself, just to make sure that this game is one of the ones that we've covered. Because I've stayed up until 4 AM for the past 2 nights practicing my speedrun strats for this game. I wanted to show off what I've been practicing. But yeah, so are they redeemable with these points to your right, or money again? Yeah, it'll be the donations. Like, it'll be people who donate for the Stollery Children's Hospital that get to queue up stuff. In fact, I made a whole bunch of individual rewards this time for people who do that. So like, there's the typical, like, anybody who donates gets a new Discord role. There's like the 10 for like time slots, where it's like a max of 2 so that one person doesn't just fill up all the time slots. There's the same as last time, where it's like they can use 20 of their credits to make me play with oven mitts for 30 minutes. And something new that I came up with is banning a word. I got inspired for that from like back when I watched Otofu streams. Sometimes during his subathons, that's something that he'd do if people donated a lot. So banning a word for that amount, I'm gonna have a banned words list, and if I accidentally say the banned word, I'm gonna have to like play and sing on guitar and / keyboard for a little bit, is what's gonna happen. Like, the only exceptions being no banning words like you or thank that I'll need for the stream, no banning words that are necessary for sentences like that or and no banning words that are in the titles of any of the games that I'm playing, because I'm probably gonna need those. Probably anything else goes, but they'll have to be like run by me. But yeah, so people will be potentially able to ban words that I won't be able to say, and if I say them, that means I freaking play and sing on piano / keyboard there. But yeah, you want to donate still, but you have no money. Yeah, being there and stopping by and hanging out is already more than enough support for that. That's no problemo. But yeah, for the people who are able to do that, that's how I'm rewarding them for that. And yeah, it was actually 1 year yesterday when you got affiliated. Oh geez, wish you were doing a stream and a celebration stream for that. I think I did a celebration stream for when I got affiliated, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what I streamed that day. Let's see here. But yeah, if you ban man, oh crap, I'd be so screwed, wouldn't I? And hello SJ. How's it going? Things are all over the place, but we're making some progress in 3 houses, so how bad can things be? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Stop by if I can, then. In that case. Better late than never, indeed. I get along well with horses, so I'm okay at riding them. If I were more confident with a lance, then maybe I might start to feel stronger. No. Me with a cold, and congratulations. What, for Tux there? For the 1 year thing? Or me for something? Oh, what? Okay, here's the group task. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, for Tux. And yeah, I should say that as well. Congrats as well, Tux. Yeah, I remember. I faintly remember us doing that Splatoon duel stream. But yeah, time flies, doesn't it? My oh my.
The hang of it.
Cool, we taught Dorothy how to smash.
Let's see it in action.
Cool, man.
Well, then.
I'll make
But
good
yeah,
use of this power.
so in terms of my scheduling when it comes to what's being covered on stream, that is my plan. That is it. Man, gotcha and hello. Oh crap. Crap, man. Maybe I should also have it be so that like people who've been subbed for over a year can ban a single word just for fun to like add stuff in there. Maybe I could do that there. Think about it. In a few days, your translation blog will be 3 years old, but you usually don't do anything for it. Okay, it's crazy how much time flies, isn't it? Like, just to add a little bit extra fun in there for like the people who've been here super long, you know? Like 1 banned word for free. Maybe I'll do that. Are there any more certifications I want to do? Let's save here before trying. Even though I probably won't reset anyway. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Oh, I don't really need to try that. Chances here are 91%. Let's try it. Thank goodness for that. Translate mana. I translate mana. Translate manga. Songs like novels, etc. on your blog. Whatever has your interest. Nice, nice. But yeah, so 3 years now. It's quite a while of doing that. Is it just between Japanese and English, or is it more languages as well? Ingrid's already been reclassed. Let's see here. I don't need to do anything there. So just Japanese to English. In that case. 93%. Here we go again. That time we got it. I failed last time I tried with the 93%. Yeah, you did. You did pass this time. I don't know. Wait, do I have you as a... I do have you as a paladin. Cool. But yeah, you have 483 posts. That's like how my amount of uploads is going up. Over time, bit by bit. It's getting pretty crazy. Gonna contact Carvia and Palmia squad. It's a technical mission. Operation Screw Over Harmonious Vocabulary is a go. Oh no. Oh noes. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Let's go do Dimitri's paralog, which, by the way, as we're getting closer to the end of the game here, this is apparently the last paralog that we can do. And that's it for paralogs. So we're getting closer to the end here. But I saved there because I've heard that apparently if you save on the preparation screen for this paralog, it has a slight chance of soft locking your game. I don't know if it's been patched, but you know, 1,260 followers. Nice. That's way more progress than I've made on Twitch. All right, so this Dimitri paralog. Arianhud, the fortress city, lies on what was once the border between the kingdom and the empire and is a valuable strategic asset. Dimitri intends to reclaim it. Soft locking, how the hell does that work? Apparently, if you save on the preparation screen and you reload the game, like you fail it and you like reset the game by like closing it like that, or you do like LRA, because that's a thing that you can do in Fire Emblem games that I forgot about, to just reset it on the spot. It'll like load up the game, but it won't have the menu of like the preparations wheel for all your options. It'll just show you your unit and it'll be frozen like that forever. Apparently there's a chance of doing that. You know, is it one interesting paralog? Let's see how it goes. So yeah, that was a couple months ago that I've heard case of doing that, but I haven't heard any case of it being fixed. So because it was a couple months ago, it's probably fixed, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm not going to save on the screen coming up. I'm not taking any chances. It's also the one that you totally soloed with Dimitri alone. Nice. Yeah, we can save here, but I'm not going to save on the preparation screen. I guess I don't have to turn the chat off yet.